At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge. Yep. Yeah. My voice is still roached, everybody. But hey, we're excited to be here with you. I almost got my own Darth Vader sound itself, sort of. But hey, we're here today to talk about Maul and how splendorific or boring it is. Here today on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Welcome to the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast, your one-stop shop for television, movie, video games, comic books, book reviews, and more. Now, without further ado, here's Steven and Mike.
Hello there.
So who talks first? You talk first. I talk first.
I will talk first, but I will not be talking last. Just kidding, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Two Geeks and a Microphone. I am your co-host, Mr. Stephen Boster, along with the one, the only, the most illustrious, the most dude who still has a lot of legs right behind his shoulders, as you were watching here on the show, Mr. Michael Shanks. Those legs, we're going to talk about them in a minute. Here, Mike, how are you doing? Say hey to everybody.
Good morning to all the geeks out there in Geekdom Land. Bigger question is, how are you this morning?
I know, right? Hey, everybody. It's been a long several weeks with this sickness. I sound worse than what I really am. I am better, but
believe me, he is better from what I've talked to him.
You're right. Yes, very much so. So I appreciate everybody's prayers and well wishes, and it's been a journey. So it's going to take me a little bit to get my voice back. But everything was all like right here, coughing and just, but the funny thing is that I got tested for flu, A, B, COVID, strep, even bacterial infection stuff. And it's a very bad virus, but it was crazy.
It's like the Sith virus, it's coming in and taking over.
I like it. I like it.
Just to prepare us for this episode. There you go. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
All in preparedness for this episode. Everything.
That's right, by golly. That's funny.
Oh, well, by your introduction, I got a feeling I wasn't sure how this episode was going to go. I think I know how it's going to go at this point.
Oh, it's all good.
I think you and I are going to have a little different take on these episodes, but it's all good.
That's the question. So everyone's probably teased now. We're like, oh, did he like it? Did he not like it? It's going to be great. We're going to have a great conversation. It's going to be fun, everybody. We're going to have a good day today. And also, thanks so much for joining us.
So
we did save it for the podcast. We certainly did. So it was good.
Of course, you couldn't talk.
Well, that's true too. That is true too. I was excited because when did it drop? It was Monday it dropped, right?
Yeah.
Maul dropped Monday. I was thinking it was going to be like Wednesday. And so I was like,
I had forgot that it was dropping. So, because you and I actually had a different episode planned for this morning, which we'll do.
We did
now.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot about it, which is sad because we talked Maul back on Star Wars Podcast Day back in February.
Yeah.
So, and we were both super excited about this coming out. And then
yes,
I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah. It's going to be a great conversation. Well, with that, I want to make sure we have time for that. Is there, do we want to go ahead and go to Geeky News? Did you have some for Geeky News?
As I have said in the past, it is either feast or famine. Guess what it is this week?
It's feast, baby.
It's feast, baby.
All right, here we go. All right, sock it to us.
All right, let's switch to the share screen if we can.
Oh, yeah. I'll get it for you.
Yeah, you can do all that stuff this week. Man, last week I was flustered.
I got it. I got us covered, my friend. Got it.
All right, thank you. I am so glad you're back. I don't have to do that crap no more. That's all you now. All right, I do all the prep for the show, and he does the work on the show. So that's the way it goes. We have our strengths, and that one is his. So First one, actually, this was announced a few weeks ago, and I kind of forgot to say it on the air, so I'm going to say it now. John Jackson Miller, who we've had on as a guest a few times. He is the author of several Star Wars books, Star Trek books, and Batman, continuing the adventures of the Michael Keaton 1989 Batman, my personal favorite. I thought I had the book right here next to me, but I don't because I'm actually reading it right now.
Nice. It's so good. It's so good.
So far, it's been great.
I liked it better than the first one. I mean, the first one was good.
Wait. Much more better?
Much more better. Cheers. Nicely done. That was good.
I just wanted an excuse to take a drink of my liquid death, really.
Yeah.
The latest book is Batman Resurrection, and it introduces his version of the Riddler, which I'm loving his introduction of the Riddler so far.
Oh, yes.
And apparently a Archer, which I'm excited to figure out who the Archer is.
Just wait.
Ideas. I got ideas.
You remember when we had the show with John Jackson Miller and we were talking about, he was like, don't spoil.
Right.
Like that. So we try to be really careful, but there's some new villains in here and some clarification of some villains. It's really good. And it all boils down, it comes down in the end really well. It's really good.
I'm excited. I'm super excited. Anyway, so John Jackson Miller a few weeks ago announced that he is coming to St. Louis. So,
yay.
And not only is he coming to St. Louis, are you listening, Megan? He is coming to GalaxyCon, which is the con that Megan and I went to last October.
Nice.
So John Jackson Miller will be in St. Louis. I'm hoping that I can get there to meet him. That would be fantastic, meeting him in person for the first time and get some pictures and hopefully some autographs, and we'll see.
You can get him to sign your books because you can take your books in. I bet you'll sign them.
Heck yeah, I'm going to take my books in.
Nice.
I already know what I want the inscription for the first one to be. I want that to be, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah.
I always ask that of all my prey.
Yes.
I want that to be the inscription of that one. And then we know what the inscription is, the second one, because that's the only inscription.
It's the only inscription he'll do, which is
riddle me this. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. That's my first geeky news.
Nice.
The second one will
October, is that right? It's October 23rd through the 25th?
It is. Let's see.
Yes. Join us at America's Center Convention.
Yep.
Is that the one we went to 10 years ago? That's been 10 years, dude.
No, that was
Wizard.
Yeah, that was WizardCon. WizardCon is no longer. That one's defunct now.
Yeah.
GalaxyCon was brand new to St. Louis last year. It was our first year that we got GalaxyCon, which it was a fun con, but I kind of think they should have renamed it. What's the name of your show, Megan?
No.
I get it confused because there's the two shows.
You can just say Helliverse.
Okay, yeah. It should have been the Helliverse Con is what it should have been.
It was not.
It was too. Almost every panel was them. I mean,
there was 2 panels.
Okay, no,
one for each show.
I don't know. Everywhere I looked, there was people in their costumes and all that stuff. It really should have been.
Well, yeah, it's popular.
It should have been their con, honestly. It really, really should have. But regardless, the next one actually ties to my Geekdar, but we will go ahead and do this for the geeky news. And lo and behold, Zephyra is finally released. The book is now in pre-order. The first book of Blue Shift by Rippaverse, which is Andrew Rodriguez's character, which we had Andrew on, and we're getting Andrew back.
We are, everybody. We're getting back on the show. It's going to be great.
We got some great guests coming up, too.
We do.
But Andrew's coming back, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about his new book, at least what he will tell us, because he has been deemed ND Andrew.
ND Andrew. That's funny.
Yeah. Exactly. So we'll see what we can pull out of him, see if we can pull
Right.
some teeth and get some info. But I went ahead and pre-ordered it. So I'm excited. I won't see that book until October, but
Yeah, that's tough, man. Like 6 months. I mean, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah.
And I get a trading card because I'm within the first
1,000.
Right.
Nice.
If you order now, if you pre-order now, you can get a Zephyra trading card, which is pretty cool. I've never had a Rippaverse trading card, so I'm excited about that. So that's coming up, that's up for pre-order now. You can get it, and the cutoff for that is July 24th, and then the release date is October 27th.
Right.
So definitely be looking for a Blue Shift episode towards the end of the year.
So as we're talking Rippaverse, everybody, there's a moment that's going to happen right here, right now. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm taking this hat off, and I'm bringing up
nice
Rippaverse hat.
Got the Rippaverse hat. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Very
Dun, dun,
cool.
dun.
You're trying to round the bill.
Do what?
It's actually a flat bill, isn't it?
It's supposed to be, but I can't do flat bills.
Yeah, I know how it is. Brenda got me a really super nice Dallas Cowboys hat for Christmas. Well, I don't remember Christmas or my birthday. Sometimes I get those mixed up because they're 2 days apart. But anyway, and it's a super nice hat, but it's a flat bill. It drives me crazy. And I try to round it, but man, they really flatten out those flat bills.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I did it just a little bit. I didn't do a major curve like I did with my other hat.
I could see a little bit of a round. Yeah, not like my current Cardinals cap that I'm wearing. Right. I always make sure there's a good curve on my ball caps.
Nice.
I mean, I get that ball cap, and that's the first thing I start doing. I start crunching that bill and getting that nice rounded bill on it. All right. So the last one, we have a trailer. And Steven, you shared this with me earlier this week. I didn't even realize this was coming, but
I didn't either. That's why I sent it to you.
So let's play it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Hey Frank.
I hope everyone can hear this. All right, Marvel logo, New York City.
Talk to me.
The Punisher.
Yeah.
Frank Castle.
Tell me what's going on.
Yeah. It's like if people show up and disappear and flicker in, flicker out. You think is it all in his mind or not?
Right. Exclusive presentation. Special presentation.
I'm not sure about me. But you ain't got a fucking chance.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Oh, got to put the E on it.
We got to put the E on this time.
Sorry about that. Coming in May to find peace. He will lose it.
That's all you got? That's all you got? That's all you got?
I love the Punisher skull on his chest. The Punisher, One Last Kill, streaming May 12th. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait for this, man. This looks so good. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a complimentary third night.
Sorry, I got excited and forgot to shut off the YouTube. Megan just asked if it's a movie. I don't know if it's I think maybe it is a movie.
It looks like it's a movie. Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's just a series. It feels like it's a movie, and it's one last shot, one last kill. I mean, is this the Punisher's? Does this mean he's done?
Right.
There's questions there, but we know. Well, I know because I saw him in he makes an appearance in the Spider-Man trailer. So I know he's going to be in the upcoming Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. So I don't know. I don't know what this means.
I know. I think it's going to be really good.
But it looks fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. That was awesome.
I thought you would like that.
I love the Punisher TV series. This is the best incarnation of the Punisher that I've ever seen.
Agreed.
And this should be fantastic. Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
The other versions were fine. They were okay. But John Barenthal doing the Punisher role in the, I guess, the original Netflix Daredevil universe, when they did that. And then his own series was really good. And I thought
I think he was born to play this part, man. I really do. There's some people that were just born to play certain parts, and he is the freaking Punisher.
He did a great job.
Awesome.
Yes, very much so. Very cool. Right on.
You ready for some Geekdar?
Oh yeah. Let's do Geekdar. Let's do it.
Throw with the radar, sir.
What's wrong with it?
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what? And the what?
You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
It's not all he's lost.
All right. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
I'll go ahead and go.
Okay.
So everybody, as referenced, you saw that I have my Rippaverse hat. And
I'm kind of jealous. I want a hat now.
I know.
I want a hat. Cop's got a hat. I got to have a hat.
When I ordered, it was on a special, I don't want to say clearance, but a special deal. It was like $5. I'm like, yeah, throw that in there.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Kind of a thing. I mean,
I got T-shirts, but I don't have a Rippaverse hat yet. I need a Rippaverse hat.
Yeah. So, well, my Rippaverse stuff, we made a joke earlier, everybody, about saying it takes 6 months to get your stuff here. You just, in how you time.
Closer to 8 months.
Yes. But I think the biggest thing to remember, everybody, when you order from Rippaverse, when you order, there's a difference between what's already available versus what's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you make an order and you just order what's already available, boom, you're golden. You'll get it.
Yeah, you get it quick.
You get it quick. But if you order and there's even one item in there that is specifically something that's pre-order, then your whole order will wait until that pre-order is published and ready. And so what happened was we had gotten Rippazine number 5, but it was pre-order. And so, and then they had some troubles, poor guys. I can't imagine. They had some troubles with printing and a new printer, just whatever.
Oh my God. They had troubles with printing. Then they had troubles with the CGC grading. And then, and they learned a lesson though. They learned a valuable lesson through this because they sent us a message saying, in the future, they will not hold up future orders for CGC grading, which is good. So if you, like Steven and I did not order, I've never ordered a graded.
I've never ordered a graded.
I've never gotten anything graded because I could care less about that. I know some people out there care about that, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. No problem. But the thing was, they held up all of our orders to get all the CGC stuff. And they had problems with CGC. Imagine that. CGC has had problems in the last year or so. I don't even know why I can't do it anymore, but that's a different argument. And then they had shipping issues on top of it.
Yeah.
This was a nightmare. And it's kind of ironic because it took so long to get Rippaverse's first Speedster.
Right. Right. That's exactly it.
And I just see some need there.
Yeah. So my books finally came in. So I'm pretty excited. So I wanted to show everybody what came in. So first off, there was Ripazine. I got Ripazine number 2. This is the regular edition. So they still had the standard edition. So they still had some of these.
Her story's good, by the way. In the Ripazine.
I haven't opened them yet. So I waited for today. And then I got the special edition of Ripazine number 3, which is Dirty Deeds collector's edition, because I couldn't get regular editions. They're already sold out. So I went and got collector's editions.
Can I give some insight on Dirty Deeds real quick?
Yes, please do.
Dirty Deeds is actually written by Caro. I'm not sure how we say her name. Who is Eric July's personal assistant. She's the one every time I've contacted Rippaverse to get somebody on the show, such as Eric July or Andrew Rodriguez. She has been my point of contact, and she figures everything out for me and stuff. Very nice person. She does a great job over there.
Super nice.
Eric always brags on her, but she is now writing for them, and she wrote Dirty Deeds. They have 2 issues out. I kind of want to get them. And I just realized that she wrote a novel prequel to Dirty Deeds also.
Oh, nice.
She has a novel out too. So
very cool.
Awesome work. Great job, Carol.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
When we get Andrew on, we'll probably see getting Carl on. So
definitely.
So then I got Ripazine 4, which is Catch and Kill, also collector's edition, but doesn't have the shiny cover as the other. Then I have Ripazine 5. This is the standard.
Nice. That's the one we were waiting on.
That's right. But I also have the collector's edition. And Mike, this is coming your way. So
thank you.
That for you. But so then that got me caught up on the first year of Ripazine. That was my whole thing. And so then now I also got Horseman. Welcome to Floor Spark.
Oh, cool. So we could do a Horseman episode.
Can now. And then I also got Bloodruth #1. I was able to get the cover that I wanted.
Oh, you got the shiny one?
No, it's not. I don't have the shiny.
Oh, okay. I got the shiny one of that cover. Oh my gosh,
okay.
It's a gorgeous cover.
Yeah. So that completes for me. I have pretty much year 1 or episode 1s of Rippaverse main titles, if that makes sense. I'm complete now. And so, which I feel good about. I wanted to do that. I wanted to support them. And so now it becomes a game for me of what do I want to collect? In other words, I can't collect everything that they do. I just can't.
They got so many books coming out, man.
Yeah. And so now, since I did year 1, I've got all of those. Now I'm pretty excited about seeing what all they have, or excuse me, seeing which one I really like or really connect with the most. And that's really what I wanted to see, which character that, want to follow.
Well, man, I really like Isom. I really like Ira. I really like Bloodruth. I'm sure I'm going to like Zephyra. And I do like Horseman. I have not read my Zalen book. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like Zalen too, because Zalen's more of a space character. So, so I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with certain books, but like you said, I just can't keep up with all of them because there's so many of them.
Right.
Oh, and I did get the digital copy of Isom when he offered a few of the books in digital form.
Yeah, I almost did that, but I just didn't have the money for it at the time because I was like, it'd be cool to get them all digital.
Isom was only $5, so so
nice.
I bought it. I was like, oh, I want at least one digital one. So anyway,
yeah.
All right,
real quick. Roger says we're talking about Dirty Deeds, and so he asked, "Are they done dirt cheap?" Well played.
I thought about that. That ran through my head when I read the title. ACDC just started playing in my head. Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap.
Yeah, and then Samuel, life is good. Great to have you with us, man. Good to see you. Yes, awesome. Good catch stream. Glad you're here with us. And then Nobody Fool is in the house. I didn't order anything because of their CGC stuff. Behind on order new Rippaverse items. We are too. I mean, this order that I had, I did 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
8 months ago.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I haven't really ordered anything since. It's very difficult for me to continue to order something if I haven't received the order. I'm just weird that way.
Well, I had made the comment that I wasn't going to pre-order anymore because I felt a little burned on this one. And then, of course, they announced Zephyra, what was it, Thursday? And I was like, crap.
Yeah.
I gotta get it. So I figured, you know what? If I'm just pre-ordering it, then anything I order outside of that now, I'll get super quick. Because I got my T-shirt I got that in a week.
Yeah.
It was super fast. I loved it.
Yeah.
Super fast, and he's a super fast character.
Oh, you love your speedsters, and so that's why I'm excited. And as a reminder, if you're just catching wind with us here, everybody, we Andrew Gonzalez, who has created the character, we've had him on the show before. We are going to have him back here in the next month.
Yes, I can't wait to have Andrew back. He is a fun guy. Not fun guy, but fun guy. Not like a mushroom,
Right. You're right. So we're going to talk. Now that we got our books, now we're going to talk to them. And then now they've announced Arc Stream. I'm hoping we can do a nice little plug for them on that. So,
yep. And maybe we'll just talk everything speedsters that day. That should be fun. Yeah. I'd like to get his opinion. I want to see if he's read Absolute Flash. See what his opinion on that is. Because you and I loved Absolute Flash. I can't wait for volume 2 of that. So, man, it's going to be like a speedster year. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
God knows I collect enough Batman. So,
right. That's funny. All right. So, I'm done with mine. It's all you, my friend.
All right. Can you switch me back over to the share screen real quick?
Absolutely. You bet. Here we go.
All right. So mine is, I got my Zephyr t-shirt. I'm wearing it right now, but it's kind of hard to show it on the air. So I figured I'd just bring it up on the Riververse.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that's what the t-shirt looks like. It's got 2 shots of Blue Shift. One of him like in a start running pose, and then the top one of him actually running. And then it's kind of got his symbol behind him and stuff, which looks beautiful. Great cover. I can't wait to have Andrew back on because I want to ask him what kind of product Zephyr uses in his hair. And then I too got my.
Here, I'm going to put you on full screen for a second. There we go.
I got my Ripazine. What number was this one? I forgot. 5. My Ripazine 5, which is the introduction story, and I've read it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Thought it was a really good introduction. I don't want to get into too much because I want to talk with Andrew about that. But
okay,
yeah, there was some cool things I thought he did in this book, or in this story, I should say, because it's a very short story, and there's some comparisons I have too. So, but again, I want to save that.
We'll do that.
I'll save it for the podcast for that day.
Roger goes, should be a fast show that day. Well played. Well played, Roger. Well played. He's got 2 good.
I don't want it to be too fast, though.
Right.
Not like super speed. Anyway. All right. That's my geek dark for the day.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're at the half-hour mark. So this is the time frame where we go into the main event. It's time for the main event. All righty then. We are talking Maul, Shadow Lord. So this is pretty exciting because we obviously we were going to do another show. We were going to do a review on the movie Mercy. And
we're still going to do that.
We still will, but man, we punted it hard because we were like, oh yeah, Maul is out. So we're very excited about this. For those who've known us on the show, we love ourselves some Star Wars. Michael loves himself some Darth Maul. And I like him too. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, that came out weird. But I will say this is that, there's this, he's holding up his figure. Let me put full screen on that. So there's this Darth Maul.
That's the Clone
Wars in the Kenner action style.
Yep.
Framework, which was awesome. And
beautiful action figure too.
So you guys know, we've really been looking forward to this. And I know I said at the very beginning, was it really good or is it a snooze fest? And so here is my one complaint about the show. It's my only complaint.
Okay, I'm dying.
So, Disney Plus upped their monthly subscription amount and stuff. And dadgummit, there were more freaking commercials in Darth Maul. Every 2 minutes, there was another freaking commercial that I had it when I was watching it.
And I don't have the commercial. I pay a little extra, and I got the commercial free. So,
well, I mean, they upped the price to a bunch. I mean, upped it big time. And I'm thinking, okay, great. We shouldn't have as many commercials. No, we still got a lot of commercials. I mean, it was just crazy. A 30-minute episode went almost 45 minutes because of all the commercials that were in it.
Oh, well, I still have the Hulu package. And as far as I know, it's still $99.99. So, yeah. I can say this. I don't like their new menu. I hate their new menu. It's too convoluted.
The Disney Plus menu, the new Disney Plus
menu. The new Disney Plus menu. Because
immersed.
I miss all the different tabs of, like it immediately had Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, so on and so forth. And now it's harder to find things. I don't like it. I just don't like the way they've redone the.
Yeah. Well, with it, that's all. Right. That's all I'll say about that. So now, that was really my main complaint.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling you were going to be like, no, this was boring.
No. I'll tell you right now, if everyone wants to hear my really quick summary, animation was awesome. The sound was great. The music was good.
See, I love the music. Kevin Kiner, I think he hit it out of the park on this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyway.
The music went along with the scenes. It went along with, it was really good. And obviously there's a favorite part that I'll talk about here in a minute, but the voice acting was good. I mean, this is like, yay. We're back to well done Star Wars in my mind.
Amen. I love it. This is what, okay. I know a lot of people praised, gosh, what was the series? Oh gosh, the one after Rogue One, that happens after Rogue One. Gosh, I can't think of the name of the series now.
Are you talking about animation series?
No.
Andor.
Thank you.
Oh,
everyone praised Andor. To me, this felt sort of like Darth Maul meets Andor, and this is the way I would have loved to seen Andor done. Andor is okay in my opinion. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay.
Right.
And I know some people just absolutely loved Andor.
Yeah.
I felt this took Andor because this has the noir detective feel to it, which I think was fantastic.
Yeah.
But then you put in Darth Maul and the viciousness of Darth Maul on top of it. And I think you have great Star Wars when you do stuff like this.
Yep. Real quick, let's just give a shout out to Sam. Sam, hey, thanks for joining us. Sam Rogers. Sam, life is good. I love how you changed that.
That's awesome.
Good to have you with us, man. Have a good night's rest, man.
We'll see. Thank you, Sam. But yeah, I really, really liked the introduction to this series. I thought they did a great job. Honestly, I wish they would have done this live action. They could have done this live action, and I think it would have been much more better. Cheers.
Really? Okay.
That's not saying this was bad. I'm not saying that one bit because I absolutely loved it. I just wish this would have been done live action. This could have been a fantastic live action. And yes, I haven't seen all episodes yet. I think there's 6 in total. There will be 6, I believe. But I think if they would have turned this into a movie, oh gosh, it would.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows my opinions on some of these shows could be better as movies. They draw them out a little bit.
Well, and I mean a live action movie. Not just an animated movie, but a live action. And I love me some animation. Don't get me wrong. If that's the way I got to get my Darth Maul, so be it. But I think they could have done this live action.
So what you're telling me is the animation is so good that it would have ported over to live action.
Oh my gosh, there's
even
some
better.
scenes in this. I love the scenes of the city in here. They're just fantastic, beautiful scenes.
Yeah. Do you think that much of this is kind of bringing in George's original story plus the gritty underground? Remember there was going to be like a Star Wars Underground series that was going to be, and they didn't, or I don't remember what happened with it, but you'll probably remember better than I will. But it's almost like they're taking those two things and putting them together.
Oh, I absolutely think that's what Dave Filoni's doing here. This has thumbprints of George Lucas all over it. And George Lucas had stated in the past that his idea for the sequel trilogy was that Darth Maul was coming back. Darth Maul was going to have an apprentice. His apprentice would be Darth Talon. I believe that Devon, the main character in this, next to Darth Maul, I believe she is Dave Filoni's vision of Talon for this new Star Wars universe. That's what I believe she is. Whether she's actually fully going to become Talon, I'm not sure yet. Will we see her turn red and have the Sith? Well, not the Sith, but the Zabrak markings like Darth Maul. I don't know yet. I hope we do because I want to see her that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll see her in the total full vision that Lucas had for her because let's face it, Lucas's vision of Darth Talon was a very, very sexy woman. And obviously she's a teenager. She's still a child. So she's not going to look like Darth Talon as we knew her in previous incarnations.
Obviously not this season, but if they continue with more seasons, that could be where it goes.
And they do have, I think, 16 years to play with here because this is the year after Revenge of the Sith happens. And then I think we have 16 years till Darth Maul dies at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine, which happened in Clone Wars. We see that episode. So they do have 16 years to play with. I don't know how long this series will go on. There's been no talk of how many series there will be, if this is a one and done, one season and done or not. So could they have some time jumps and, give her, make her an full adult? That's a possibility. I don't know. We'll just have to see how this season goes. But I do believe she is Dave Filoni's way of bringing George Lucas's vision back into Star Wars. That's what I believe she is.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, everybody, we've already gave our general aspects of the show, so you can tell we've got a lot going on. Mike's got a great framework for the rest of our discussion, but let's do our, what would you like to do for our scale?
Shoot. There wasn't anything that really, really stood out for, object-wise in this.
For me, Spybot.
Oh, okay, that's a great one. Yeah, I liked him. You know what? He kind of was like an evil version of Leia's bot in the Obi-Wan.
Oh, the Obi-Wan series.
Yeah. I forgot what her robot.
He reminded me of an animatronic robot version of Cad Bane's hat.
See, I was kind of comparing him to both Leia's, but if you put Cad Bane's personality into it. That's what I thought. So you and I are right on the same track. And you're right. It does look like his animated hat. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So We'll use that bot or
the Spybot was what he was called.
Spybot or Cad Bane's robotic hat.
Yes. There you go. Right on.
All right. I will give this 8 out of 10 Spybot.
Nice. I'm pretty confident saying I give it 9 out of 10.
Nice.
for a good show start. Especially the first episode to get us in there. Now, everybody, we're going to do our full review of all the episodes once they finish, but easy 9 out of 10 for me. I loved it.
Awesome.
I listened. I've watched it twice. I did first with a headset with my headphones, watching it on my phone. And that's how I knew I could pick up the music, the sound effects. I mean, the sound is so good. You're in the world if you're wearing headphones. The second time I just watched it because I watched it on my bigger screen TV to kind of watch the animation. But I did a lot of Steven skipping in that one because I just wanted the cool actors.
You had already watched it.
Right. Yeah. I skipped enough that I had to go through every single stupid
commercial.
Sorry.
I didn't have any commercials. Anyway, I've watched it twice also. I watched it, I think, on Wednesday night, which I've been really tired lately, so I partially fell asleep, and it had nothing to do with the episode, folks. Just it was all me. It has nothing to do with the episode. So then this morning, I actually slept in a little bit. I got up at 6 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. And I was like, oh, shoot, I need to rewatch Darth Maul. So
that's funny.
So I watched the first episode. And then, of course, my dog was bugging the daylights out of me because I take her for walks on Saturday mornings before we do the show. And I'm like, yes, we're going on a walk. Leave me alone. And so we took our walk and then hurried up, got back. And I'm like, okay, I got to watch the second episode before we start our show. So watched all of it again this morning, made all my notes because I used Gemini to help me organize my notes and stuff and give Stephen and I a nice one sheet to build off of for the episode. So I did all that this morning. And I love this episode or these 2 episodes. And I love this noir feeling to it. This is something different for Star Wars, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent characters, just very good start off. I like. And one other thing, the new Jedi Master, who is Devon's master, and that's you might have to help me with the pronunciation.
I didn't know what his name was, to be open with you. I was shocked that you found that.
I got it on the character sheet. It's Akol Diodaki, something like that.
Go for it. That sounds good enough to me. Yeah.
He's voiced by Dennis Haysbert, and he's a Mosic Jedi Master, old school, stoic, and physically massive.
I don't think he was physically massive.
Yeah, I don't think he was physically massive. No, he was small. But he is a almost dinosaur looking. In fact, the notes say that the staff or that Dave Filoni's staff kind of refers to him as the Dino Jedi Master, which I thought was funny.
That's funny. Real quick, let me give a shout out for Nobody Fool. Let's talk about what he's saying. He's saying, sorry, not watching Disney Star Wars done too much damage to Star Wars. And then he also goes,
I get it.
I'm just going to Steven skip this series. Disney done too much damage to Star Wars. Yeah, we get it. We totally understand.
Yeah, I get it. But I think if you're a Darth Maul fan, you should give it a shot.
Yeah.
I think it's good. But I love Darth Maul too. So he's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. So of course I'm going to watch this. Not to mention, Steve and I cover most everything Star Wars. So, I'm just glad that there's some good Star Wars Disney out there. And I think it's because Filoni is fully taking the reins.
Fully taking over this. Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised. The first episode itself, just, if there's anything I say, hey, watch the first episode, but Nobody Fool, I want to respect your opinion because he is right. There's a lot of stuff that has been damaged in the world of Star Wars of what we had. And
Agreed.
I am curious to see how things may reshape now that we know Kathleen Kennedy is going to be going. And with Dave Filoni now becoming, I guess, is he chief creative officer kind of a thing now?
I believe so. It's split between him and another woman. I can't think of her name, but she's doing more of the business side of the company, and he's taking the creative side, which I think is a good move, because Dave belongs on that creative side, and if
that's
he
his
doesn't
strength.
right, if he doesn't have to focus on the business side, I think he gets to, put all of his tools into making, the creative aspect of Star Wars. And Filoni was handpicked by George Lucas. He was trained by George Lucas. I remember that interview that Kathleen Kennedy did with George Lucas right after the accusation of Star Wars by Disney. And
You
she
mean
made,
the acquisition?
yeah,
You said accusation. I'm like,
yeah,
well,
sorry.
that's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
Well, I mean, she flat out lies in that interview too, because she makes the comment that George is going to be like her little Jedi on her shoulder. Kind of like the whole image of the devil and the angel on your shoulder, and each one whispering in your ear and that kind of stuff. And she's like, and George is going to be that little Jedi on my shoulder, whispering in my ear, telling me, no, that's not what you do. You do this, and we're going to follow George's vision, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and then they completely threw out his story treatments for episodes 7, 8, and 9. So she flat out lied. But Dave Filoni can pick up where George left off, and I think that's what Dave's, as much as he can do, because his hands are somewhat tied. The sequel trilogy is out, it's done, and it is what it is. But Dave Filoni, I think, can steer that ship back in a direction and give us some good Star Wars in between there. And that's what I'm hoping that's happening at this point. And if Darth Maul is any indication of that, yes, that's what's happening. And yeah, I totally agree with you.
No, well,
He
she lied big time.
Big time. I am so glad that Kathleen Kennedy is gone.
Yeah.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch is dead. Oh, sorry.
Well, let's talk about this real quick. Let's go through some of what you wanted to do for the breakdown and how we were going to do this, because I thought this was great.
Awesome.
So explain to everybody how shall I say, the inductive breakdown. What does that mean?
Yeah. So my wife and I, about 5 weeks ago, started a Bible study, and we're using the inductive Bible study method to do our Bible study with. And so when I asked Gemini to help me organize my notes, I says, do me a favor and break it down as if you're breaking down using the inductive Bible study. So I don't know if that's sacrilegious or not.
Nah, it's a good way to look at things. And so everybody, what the inductive study is, it's 3 parts. It's 3 words. Just remember: observation. So what do we see? It's interpretation. So what does it mean? So what we saw, then what does it mean? And this is where a lot of shows will do this. But what makes it different is then 3 is application. So you got observation, interpretation, and application. And so what does it matter to us as fans? And so I thought it's a great way to look at it. I just want to give you kudos for thinking.
I'm glad you liked it.
I
was
love
a little
it, actually.
worried.
Yeah. I mean, it's how I study the Bible too. But I was like, yeah, this is because most people will just say, what do we see? And they'll postulate, what does it mean? People will kind of figure out, we'll come up with ideas. But I love saying, okay, but what does that mean for us as fans? Or how do we apply that? Or how do we, why does this matter to us as fans? So that's the great question, and where we may go future wise. And so we've alluded to some of this, everybody, but go for it, my friend. So,
okay. So one of the first things in inductive Bible study, I didn't know this was going to turn into a Bible study of Star Wars. So funny.
That is so funny. You heard it here first, everybody. Now we are introducing the inductive study method for Star Wars.
Right.
I love it.
One of the first things is you identify the who's. So
there you go.
Our who's in this would be Darth Maul, Devon Izara, and she is the potential new apprentice to Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Akula Diadaki, which is her master.
Her Jedi master.
Her Jedi master, right? Brander Lawson, he's the detective in this.
Mm-hmm,
and then
I liked him.
We have his, I guess, deputy. I guess that's what we'll call him.
Deputy Robot.
Yeah, Deputy Robot, and that's Two Boots, which I love the name. And he has his name because he's a droid that wears boots. So
it's great.
So that would be the main who in this. If we get into the inductive part of it, the breakdown, we have our observation. And in the observation, we have the main points are the highway jailbreak, the bridge, and the Pike massacre, and then of course the soundtrack. Those are the main observations in this. So we have the jailbreak. Well, let's Devon. Go ahead.
Before we do the jailbreak, though, let's talk about the opening sequence.
Okay.
Because this is the opening sequence. If you're looking at observation, what do we see at the very beginning? We see an incredible heist take place, a mastermind of a heist, and it's what's so funny is you see these people scaling down this building, this skyrise, and then you see the droid, the spybot. That's what it's called in the subtitles, is spybot.
Mm-hmm.
And they break in, but then they do this incredible escape sequence, and there's these really cool placed lines that they get shot out and they bust up much of the pursuing cop cars, but one comes in and they says, "Okay, we've got you all surrounded. You're and then there's a moment that happens that is very. I'd give this a 10 out of 10 moment, to be open with you.
Okay.
It is where all of a sudden you see Maul in the hooded cloak that he's in come out, and then what do we hear? Full force music.
Oh,
we hear the Duel of the Fates.
Oh, yes.
Just like from the Phantom Menace. And this is this moment. You see his draws lightsaber. Then the way his lightsaber came out was very reminiscent of the Darth Vader hallway scene in the end of Rogue One.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then not only did it set that tone, but then you realize that this is a dark Star Wars story, because he just rips up those policemen. I mean, just he did, she did, they all did.
Yes. It was very Darth Maul.
Very Darth
Very,
Maul.
very dark.
And I thought that beginning set an action precedence, and it also set a story precedence, and then it also set a mood precedence.
Agreed.
Because this is where then I thought the dark underbelly of Star Wars is coming into play, where we see that, and we're going to see that through the eyes of Darth Maul. That was the hook. You know how a lot of stories have to have a hook, in the beginning. That hook, I'm like, okay, take me where you want to go. I'm down for this. So yeah,
nice. Okay, awesome.
Observationally speaking, that was an incredible moment in what are we getting?
Oh, even your description just gives me chills. I love it.
Yeah,
you did a great job. That was great.
Thanks. I mean, that's going to give us I think it's just going to be a phenomenal series.
I mean, seeing him with that hood up and just that image of him. See, that's one of those scenes that I would have loved to seen live action. Oh my gosh, it would have been gorgeous.
Very much.
It was gorgeous already, but if we could have seen that live action, oh gosh, it would have been so good. But anyway,
I wonder if you could have, with today's AI, if there's a way to do that.
I'm sure we could. I'm sure somebody could anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then we get introduced to Devon and her master, and I think we're seeing the seeds planted right there, because Devon says to her master, "You need something to eat. You're hungry." And she alludes that she's going to steal something for him to eat. And he's like, no, we don't steal, somebody will give us something out of the kindness of their hearts,
Mm-hmm.
and Devon did go ahead and steal something, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. I saw she got caught. Mm-hmm.
Right. She gets caught and then she gets taken away by the police. And at that point, he's like, you need to go. You need to follow through with them. He knew that she could stop it.
Yeah, I think the other thing about that was I thought it was interesting because he's like, we don't need to draw attention to ourselves yet, so just go with them.
Right. They are in hiding. This is after Order 66. So the Jedi have been hunted down and killed for the most part, and they have managed to survive it. It's kind of funny how many Jedis survived Order 66.
Right.
And you start looking at it. Because apparently they didn't do as good a job as they thought they had. So, but anyway, I don't know. I was just kind of, to me, it felt like we were seeing the seeds of hatred being planted in her right there.
I see what you mean.
How dare you let them take me? You know what I mean? And that's what Darth Maul needs. He just needs those little seeds of hate planted in her.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to draw that out later, and I think he does. And we'll talk about that when we get towards the end and everything. Because we all know anger and hatred lead to the dark side. We've been told that by Yoda many times. And Darth Maul has embraced that anger and fear and anger. Darth Maul, Darth Vader, that is the path to the dark side. So I just felt that those seeds were being planted right there in Devon. And that's why I think that we are seeing the beginning stages of her becoming Darth Talon. So, okay. Then
we're back.
Yeah, never mind. So then we have the jailbreak. So Darth Maul, he orchestrates a jailbreak to break Devon out of prison at this point. And in the meantime, he destroys a highway bridge on the chase after he gets her broken out of prison. Her master has to try to save the innocents on that bridge and everything. That was a great scene too. That was a great scene of him holding the bridge up so people could escape and everything. And then what's the cop's name? Lawson. I couldn't tell. I guess Lawson didn't realize what he was doing.
What the old man was doing, right?
Yeah. He didn't realize that.
What a great detective you are, Lawson, son of the law.
Yes, son of law, especially for going to the Bibles type of. Oh, that's funny, Stephen. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. That's absolutely true. How is it a detective can't pick up on the fact that a Jedi Master just saved all those people?
Right.
What did he think? The bridge just did that by itself?
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on here?
Right.
But I thought
he
that was
probably too involved with what he was seeing versus what was around him.
Okay.
He was not mindful of his surroundings. I'm just kidding.
No, I anything to justify it.
Right on.
That's fine.
I love it.
And then of course we also have the Pike Syndicate going on at the same time. Because they're they end up killing a good portion of the Pike Syndicate.
Was it the Pike Syndicate?
Yes.
Did I miss? Okay.
That was the Pikes. They look just like the characters from
that's the second episode. That's right, with the ship, and they were that's correct. Because that's where the one guy the one boss man, the one that they had captured, that Maul had captured and given the information on the Pikes, and so they use that. Yeah.
Right, and Maul kind of orchestrates a little war between two factions, and we get introduced to that little guy.
I can't remember his name.
They're kind of like opposing gangs, I guess.
Criminal syndicates.
Yeah, different criminal syndicates.
Yeah. I got to say this, and I have to own up, everybody. Every time they talk about the Pikes, what do the Pikes move? The spice. And my brain goes all the way back to Dune. Is it the spice melange, as it's called? Is that what they're moving?
Well, anyway. The funny thing is, I think of spice, it's a drug, you know. Right. And Han Solo was in trouble with Jabba because he dropped a load of spice because the Imperials were onto him and everything. That's why Jabba was hunting him down. Okay, in the original Star Wars, and then at the very beginning of Star Wars: A New Hope, you have Luke talking to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan tells him about his father and how his father was a great man and all this stuff, and he goes, "My father was a pilot on a spice vessel or something like that," you know. And I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute! Your dad was running drugs?" So I don't know. It's kind of like you know, George Lucas. You know, it takes me back to what's the movie, Megan, with Meet the Robinsons, with the dinosaur when he says, I have a big head and little arms, and I don't think this plan was thought through."
That's funny.
Anyway, that's our little squirrel from it. But yes, it all has to do with spice. That's what the crime syndicate is about. All spice. And yes, I do believe that spice was inspired from Dune, Stephen. I believe you're correct.
I'm making that up. I have no idea, but just where my brain goes.
No, I really do think it was inspired by that. I seriously think that was an inspiration.
Yeah, because Dune was the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was the 60s, wasn't it? So it was pre.
Yeah, it was pre. Yeah, I think that was one of George Lucas's influences. Not like huge main influence, but it definitely influences George's thoughts on you know what Star Wars would be. I think that's also where we get the Tatooine, you know, the desert planet of Tatooine. I think that also was inspired from Dune, even though I find Dune very boring.
Okay.
So I'm glad George Lucas made his version, because I get an exciting version of Dune.
There you go. There it is. The mic has been dropped, everybody.
Sorry, Stephen. I know you're a fan of Dune.
It's okay.
Okay. So we move on to interpretation. The indoctrination mirror. Maul tells Devon she was indoctrinated as a child. This reflects his own trauma, being raised by Sidious. He isn't just teaching her, he's projecting his own history on her.
That's interesting. That's an interesting insight.
That's 100% my thoughts right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm watching this and I'm remembering back to the stories of Darth Maul and the way Sidious got him. He took Darth Maul from Mother Talzin.
When is that? What is that from? What's the site? What's the?
I believe that
story
comes from.
comic?
What's the book? Gosh, I can't remember the book. Shoot.
So it's a Legends book.
Well, I hate that term, but yes, it is a legend.
I know. I hate to say it that way too. I'm sorry.
Because I feel this book should be definitely in Star Wars canon. It really bugs me that it's not. But it's the story. It's basically the origin story of
Maul.
Not Maul, but of Darth Sidious.
Oh.
Yeah, of Palpatine. It's his origin story and stuff. But it talks about how he basically went and took Darth Maul in the beginning. So I guess in some ways it is ties to Darth Maul's origin too.
Mhm.
And he trained him up from a child. He was a child when he took him. And he trained him to be a killer is what he did.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking that Darth Maul is seeing Devon,
If
or
he
seeing
trained,
himself in Devon.
that's an interesting connect, because if he trained him to be an assassin, isn't that Darth Talon is an assassin in the
Mhm.
stories?
Mhm.
And so now I'm seeing he's going to train her in the way he was trained in order to be an assassin. And he even says in the show, didn't he say, train her to be a weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And think about
I'm
this.
finally tracking where you're at.
Well, think about this way too. You had Palpatine, and Palpatine was the orchestration of the complete war that was happening. In the clone, he orchestrated the whole Clone Wars. He played both sides of the fence in that. Darth Maul's doing this here with the syndicates. He's putting different factions against each other. You can tell he's trained by Sidious. I mean, this has Sidious's fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how he's used what Darth Sidious has taught him, and to play out for his own good. Well,
yeah,
for his benefit, I'll say, not necessarily good. Yeah, I just thought that was cool. When as soon as he starts talking to her, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. He sees himself in her, and that's why he's taking her on as an apprentice. Then we have the illusion of choice. So he asks her who she is, and she says, "I'm a prisoner." And he goes, "No, you're not. You're not a prisoner. You can leave anytime you want." And that is definitely the illusion of choice, because the Sith is telling the possible new apprentice, okay, you can leave if you choose to leave. And that's basically a test. Are they going to use their powers? Are they going to use their powers to break out of here? And that's the real test. That's what's going on here. And I loved it. I thought this is awesome. All I kept hearing in my head was the Emperor telling Luke Skywalker, use your hatred. Take your lightsaber and strike me down. That's all I could hear in my head. I'm like, this is it. That's that same moment. But this is Darth Maul doing it to a different possible apprentice. And I thought it was fantastic. Great Star Wars moment. See, this is some good Star Wars here.
Good Star Wars stuff. Agreed.
Then we have the Darth Talon connection. The Twilight apprentice dynamic strongly suggests Devon is the canon reboot of Darth Talon, bridging George Lucas's original sequel ideas into the current timeline. And yes, that's what I believe we have the makings of at this point. That's where I think Dave Filoni is going with this. Okay.
Nice.
Now we move on to application.
What does it all matter? What does it all matter for?
Survival versus morality. In the dark times, the Jedi's compassion, which would be her, kind of a representation of her master, becomes a tactical liability. So this is kind of the classic Sith thing, is your morality really, is it really true? Is it, is it really helping anything?
Well, it goes back to the whole Sith tactic. Remember in Revenge, there's the whole thing of, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Exactly.
From my point of view, the Sith are evil.
And Maul does that in this episode too. He does that exact same thing. Gee, it's like George Lucas said. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing so much rhyming in here. I really am.
Yeah, I love it.
So that was awesome. I love that. Tactical Maul. This isn't just Sith fighting; it's a puppet master manipulating factions, so he never has to step into the light. And that's exactly what I had said earlier too, where
Yeah.
he's manipulating these different factions against each other, which is exactly what he learned from Darth Sidious. Again, more. It's like rhyming.
Right.
Let's see. The bridge moment. Debate whether the Master's choice was a Jedi win or a Maul win.
The Jedi did save them, but it did grant the opportunity for Maul to escape. So again, I think another situation where Maul manipulated the environment in order to get what he needed at that moment.
Exactly. Again, another thing that he has learned from Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is just using every tool in the book that Darth Sidious has used previously.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
So
it was good. It was a really good setup. It was a good, 1 hour and a half, 30 minutes of commercials of 2 episodes of 30 minutes each that were a great groundwork.
Yeah, for me, it was an hour.
Yeah.
I didn't get the half hour.
I'm happy for you.
Sorry, Steven.
I'm just kidding. So, yeah. Well, is it just 1 episode per week now?
I think so.
That's a bummer.
I'm pretty sure. Well, they'll probably drop 2 for the finale. I think that's normally what they do.
Here, let's do them all.
And it's supposed to end on May the 4th, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
All right, let me I'm going to pull it up. Maul Shadow Lord.
I mean, Disney likes to make sure they have something for May the 4th usually.
The finale is on May the 4th. So
being the unorthodox Star Wars day.
Yeah, so we get 2 episodes every week. So we get episode 3 and 4 on the 13th on Monday. Then episode 5 and 6 on the 20th, 7 and 8 on the 27th, and 9 and 10 on May 4th.
Cool.
Yeah. There's 10 episodes total.
So we're going to break this down a little differently than we've normally done Star Wars content. Normally we'll do 3 episodes. We'll do a beginning, middle, and end. But this one we're just going to take at the beginning and then at the end. So we've broken down the first 2 episodes. We'll break down the rest of the season at the end of it. And well, I guess that's an early May the 4th. Oh, okay, I see.
Yes.
So we got a comment in here
from Universalium. Ursulum, excuse me. I can't read all of a sudden. It says, hello. He said episode 9 and 10 are on May the 4th. And he also said, May the 4th be with you. And also with you.
I was just going to say that. So,
thanks for joining us, Universalum. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And your comments are always welcome. Thank you. Yeah, we love it when viewers put in their own comments and add to the show. It's always a fun thing. It's something that Steven and I have really embraced since we started doing the live streaming. Way back when? What, 4 years ago?
Something like that. It's been good. It's been a roll.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the beginning of Darth Maul. Overall, I'm very happy with it. Love it.
2 thumbs up. 9 out of 10 Spybots for me.
Nice.
8 out of 10 for Mike. And so an aggregate of 8.5.
Yeah. And the single on the soundtrack, which we were talking about, that is available right now on iTunes because I got it this morning. So I'm hoping the full soundtrack will drop. They'll probably drop it closer to May the 4th because I'm sure there might be some spoilers in the titles.
Yeah, right. How many times have we seen stuff? That was Phantom Menace, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Phantom Menace famously spoiled Qui-Gon Jinn's death before the movie was released.
Yes, like oops.
Everyone who bought the soundtrack me, when it came out, saw the title of one of the tracks being Qui-Gon's Noble End.
Yep. Like, oops.
And ever since then, Star Wars redid the way they released the soundtrack.
Yes.
Which I just find hilarious. And to this day, they're still, yep, we're not releasing it all the way until it's done because we don't want to give away any spoilers.
What is it called? If I go into, like, if I have Spotify, if I have my Spotify account.
The track, I believe it's called Qui-Gon's Noble End.
No. I mean the track for Maul.
Oh, good question. Let me get my phone.
Here, I'll just look up Maul.
Yeah, if you look up Maul Shadowhunter.
Crimson Silence.
I think it's just called Shadow Lord.
I see all kinds of playlists. Oh, here it is. I got it. Shadow Lord from Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. Kevin
I don't play
Kleiner.
too much because I'll get a copy strike if I do.
Yeah, we don't want that. Stop that.
But yeah, I love that first track. That was awesome. And I got a feeling I'll be streaming quite a bit of this after it fully releases too. Just because Kevin Kleiner is a fantastic what's the word I'm looking for? Composer. That was the word.
What else has he done? Let me see.
He's done almost all post,
Star Wars.
all the Star Wars. Yep. All the animated stuff.
He did Ahsoka episodes 5 through 8.
Mm-hmm.
Peacemaker. Rebels season 2. Here, let's just show all discography.
Kevin
Darkwind season 1 through 4. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I love his work.
Kevin Kleiner, Sean Kleiner, Indiana Kleiner.
Guess it's the whole Kleiner clan.
Nice.
So we got the Kleiner clan doing the Star Wars soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. And he's taking beats from the man himself.
That's awesome. The Tales of the Underworld series, he did those.
Mm-hmm.
The movie Safe House. It's an old movie. Star Wars Tales of the Empire. Bad Batch.
Mm-hmm.
Rebels season 3. Season 4. Bad Batch final season.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka theme. Banjo arrangement. Ahsoka volume 2. Episodes 5 through 8. 1 through 4. So he did all the Ahsoka.
Yep.
In credits.
Next to John Williams, he's kind of become the man. So
yeah, Black Scorpion. Yeah, he really has.
Yep.
That's
and he will take some of John Williams' work and just kind of run with it. Yeah, obviously,
he did the movie Samaritan, the Amazon movie Samaritan with Adrian.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Peacemaker, Doom Patrol season 3, Narcos Mexico Netflix series season 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, very cool.
I like Kevin's work. He does a great job.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah.
All right. I think that's Darth Maul.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us here today on Two Geeks with a Microphone. Appreciate it. Thanks for dealing with my voice being so weird. I don't know if I quite sound like Barry White, but hey, baby.
I think it kind of fit the whole Darth Maul dark aspect of it. I like it.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge. All right, everybody. Well, cool. Well, hey, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out with us today here on Two Geeks and a Microphone. We really appreciate it. We love the interactions with everybody. I just want to encourage everybody, please check out our website at www.twogeeksmic.com. That's the number 2, GEEKSMIC.com. There you will find all things Two Geeks and the gateway, the drug gateway to all our other stuff that we have, which is our merch page, which is www.twogeeksmicmerch.com.
Could that be our spice?
That could be our spice, by golly. You betcha. And then check out our Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/2geeks, number 2, GEEKS. We've got a $1 tier, a $2 tier, and $3 tier. And all that is just to cover our expenses. It doesn't even cover that, but that's okay. We just love hanging out with everybody. But if you want to help support us, we greatly appreciate it. Or you can just send us a one-time buy us a coffee, as it's called on there. On the show. If you want to reach out to us, best place to do that is show@twogeeksmic.com, SHOW at twogeeksmic.com, number 2, GEEKSMIC.com. It's great because we do have creators that contact us, and we have our Creators Corner segments that we do. Pretty excited about that. We've got some new ones coming up this month. One of my favorites coming up is Brian Godawa. Has a new book on Daniel coming out, and he does supernatural realm with biblical, historical stuff, and it's fiction. He says it's fiction, but it's really good, and so pretty excited about having him back on the show. But reach out to us if you're curious about being on our show, or if you would like to just say hey, say thanks. We'd love that too. So we really appreciate everybody. All right, Mike. Rest is you.
All right, real quick, I want to put up Brenda's comment. Brenda said, "Glad to have you back, Steven."
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much. Good to be back.
If you tuned into us last week, Brenda joined me.
It was a good show, by the way.
Thank you.
That was a good show. You guys did
that was
great
Brenda's
job
idea too. She had proposed that movie last week. We watched it together. That was
Working Man.
Yeah, Working Man. Thank you. And I kind of sang my rendition of the beginning of Working Man by Rush at the beginning of it. So go check that out. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, Brenda stepped in and kind of took Steven's place a little bit last week.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you.
All right. So if you made it this far, please make sure and go and like and subscribe to us on all the socials. We try to be active on both Facebook and Instagram. I like to try and post sometimes funny memes, sometimes information about different characters or anniversaries of different characters, just geeky, fun, geeky stuff over there. And then, not to mention, you will also get information about when we go live. And speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest because I don't like math. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. And the Rumble link worked today. So
Yay.
All right. Any last words, funny antidotes, Steven?
Nope, you're good, my friend.
All right. So with that said, please do not Steven skip this episode because we are much more better than the rest. Cheers. Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
may the force be with you.